everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Clumsy, Heroic, Adorable, Anticapitalist Penguins versus Business Goose's Ivory Tower. Yes, the Breath of Magic crew are joining me today to play something a little bit different. This system is made by Ursa Dice, a British one-page RPG creator. You can go and check them out on Twitter. They create a new one-page RPG every month. Every month, I believe you can sign up to their Patreon, and you can do the thing. Before we go around and say hello to everyone, let's do a quick shout out to our sponsors. Check out Hero Forge, where you can make all of your mini needs, and released. I'm fairly sure it's released. Have they actually spoken about it on their Twitter? Yeah, I know a lot of people received an email. There is a brand new Kickstarter coming out soon. Watch this space for new information. It's very, very, very exciting. I can't wait to play with this new thing that they're doing. Okay. Also, check out Mayhem Press. Mayhem Press just recently released the Dark Matter hardback for 5e. You can play Space 5e with your friends. There's a story, backgrounds, characters. No, wait, hang on. All my words are wrong. There's classes, races, backgrounds, ship combat, an expanded spell list, and all sorts of other things. It's essentially a second PHB and about the same size, so very worth checking that out. Also, check out the Deck of Many. The Deck of Many, you can see here. What will I draw today? Oh, the Void. Oh my goodness. Yeah. The Deck of Many Things, they create animated spell cards, animated Deck of Many Things, and other things, including the Humblewood setting. Today, I don't know how we're going to do it, but if you donate, we're going to draw from the Deck of Many and see how that affects our penguins. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't even know how to play this game yet. It'll be great. Let's go around and say hello to everyone, we'll just go our way down the screen. Let's say hi to Malhad Dale.
Oh god, I'm first. What do I say? I'm Mal. Normally I run Breath Magic in this time slot, but we're taking a break because of stuff, which happens. And that's okay. It's okay. I'm really excited to be an adorable, clumsy, heroic penguin.
You shall go to the ball. I don't know where that came from, but it seemed to fit. Next, we have Alice!
Oh, hi, I'm Alice. I'm also White Rabbit Pick on Twitter. You can find me over there. I know Mel's here, but I'm proud of myself. I have a Patreon. I've just remembered. I have a Patreon. Please go check that out. There's a lot more shoots coming this way, including all of the ones from Philly, from PAX Unplugged, all up now. I'm also a DM and, as you can see, player for the channel. I've got a lot of coffee. I look tired, but I'm very excited to be my adorable penguin true self.
Hey, Alex, how close are you to your goal on Patreon?
Oh, now you've pulled me out. Now I need to go and have a look.
Yeah.
I think I'm only $50 away.
Oh my goodness. Only $50 away? People, that's...
My first goal, yeah.
I'm just going to pull this up.
Please
I mean,
check.
people, come on.
No, don't do that. Please.
Last but most certainly not least, Aniksta!
Hello, my name is Anik. You can find me on Twitter at Anikster. I normally play in Breath of Magic, and today I am also very excited to be probably more clumsy than adorable, but definitely a penguin. Down with capitalism.
Down with capitalism, here we go. So, Business Goose's Ivory Tower rises above the tundra, spouting out smog, destroying the ice caps, and hurting the downtrodden penguins below. Rumor is they also set Australia on fire. Today, that ends. Today, you will fight your way up through every floor of the Ivory Tower. Today, you will battle past all the department heads. Today, the halls will ring with your battle cries. Today, the tower will fall. Newt, Newt! How to play.
It was already amazing.
You are a waddle of penguins. You are adorable, heroic, and clumsy. You are also 100% anti-capitalist. You are heroic when you act under pressure, inflict harm, or try something dangerous. When you act in that way, in a way that is heroic, you roll d12. So d12s are your heroic dice. Also, for everything else, you are adorable. Whenever you act in a way that is adorable, you roll d10s. You roll 1 dice as standard. Now, you get to pick 1 penguin type from the list below. When you use your special skill, roll an extra dice and pick the highest. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 penguins here. Do we want to pick or do we want to roll for them?
Roll. Random everything.
Okay. We'll roll d6s. If you roll a 1, we'll re-roll.
Right. D6s. Hang on.
3.
Ooh. Malhadale is a rock hopper penguin, which means your special skill is propulsion. Please make a note of that.
Is Rockhopper the one with the pointy things along the eye?
Oh, yeah, sure. I don't know.
All my penguin knowledge comes from Happy Feet.
I don't know. Google will tell you. I don't know.
I haven't seen Happy Feet. I've only seen bits of it.
Alice, you are yellow-eyed, which means your special skill is observant. Make a note of that, please. And Anik, what did you roll?
I rolled a 3.
Oh my goodness, 3, 4, 5. Or 5, 4, 3.
Am I the creepy-looking penguin?
You are a little blue penguin. And your special skill is underhand.
What does that mean?
I guess like underhanded stuff, right?
So
Oh,
sneaky
wow.
things. Sneaky lying things. Alright.
Yeah.
No one got the slap special roll.
Aw.
No one did. No. You could have had Chin Strap, which was the slap special skill, and Emperor, which would have been the command special skill, but hey, there we go.
Oh my gosh, though, mine's got a look. I look terrifying.
Finally,
Oh, mine are
in
adorable.
your character creation, write down a word to describe your penguin's role in the assault on the Ivory Tower. Whenever you act in line with that role, you can roll an extra dice and pick the highest. So we need 1 word to describe your role in this free man assault team, or free penguin assault waddle, to take out the Ivory Tower. I'm just gonna pick someone out. Alice.
The what are they called? Like the scout, the sleuth. I'm observant, so
Scout.
What?
Got it.
yeah, there we go.
Scout. Anik.
Pressure.
Pressure.
I think I'm sneaking and lying. I'll be the face.
The face. Love it. Mal.
Well, my special skill is propulsion, so I'm obviously in charge of getting us there and getting us out.
Getaway penguin.
The driver.
This is
Got it.
basically the Madagascar penguins. Also,
Yeah.
them like, smile and wave, boys.
As you climb the Ivory Tower, obstacles will stand in your way. Each obstacle you encounter will have a challenge rating. When you act with control, it reduces the challenge by 1. When it is reduced to 0, the challenge is overcome. You can tackle challenges as a group, taking turns to roll. Whenever you act, compare the result to your highest Clumsy dice to see if you act with control. And that starts the whole subheading, Clumsy dice. The only thing standing in the way of your success is your clumsiness, and penguins are very clumsy. Your clumsy dice are d6. You begin with 1 clumsy dice in your clumsy dice pool. Whenever you act, roll versus the highest result from your clumsy dice pool. If your highest adorable or heroic roll is equal to or above your highest clumsy dice roll, then you perform the action with control. Everything goes to plan, and you reduce the challenge by 1. Whenever you perform an action with control, add a clumsy dice to your clumsy dice pool to a maximum of 4d6. So you're going to need 4d6 maximum. If you roll below your highest clumsy dice, then you perform the action clumsily. You drop or break something, slip, trip, wobble, or otherwise lose any semblance of grace that you had before. Whenever you perform an action clumsily, your dice pool resets to 1d6. Okay. Whenever you perform an action clumsily, any penguins who are close to you take an additional dice to their clumsy dice pool. Chaos. Utter chaos.
So if someone falls down the stairs, it's literally snowball effect all the way back down again.
Yes. Penguin points. Your waddle starts the game with a pool of penguin points equal to the number of penguins in the waddle. Free. Whenever you act, you may spend 1 or more penguin points to roll an extra dice and pick the highest. You must spend penguin points before making your roll. Whenever your waddle completes a floor of Business Goose's Ivory Tower, your waddle regains 1d6 hit points. 1d6 penguin points, sorry. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Fantastic.
Honk.
Honk indeed.
No honk.
No.
No honk. We don't like geese.
A honk is bad. No honking.
So, how do the three of you roll up to Business Goose's Ivory Tower? Does it pump smog into the stratosphere?
I'm looking at Mal. He's in charge of transport.
I had an idea. Give me a second. So, Business Goose's Ivory Tower that pumps smog into the stratosphere is obviously built right next to a river. And so we arrive on one of those big swan pedal boats.
In disguise.
Yep.
Fantastic. The swan pedal boat comes up to the edge of the ice near the Ivory Tower. I don't think this is going to be heroic. It's going to be adorable as you leave the swan, the paddle swan, and try and get onto the ice. So, here's what we do. We're going to roll 1d10 and 1d6 each. If your 1d10 is lower than your 1d6, you act clumsily.
New question. What happens if you're exactly even?
Good question. We'll go with the D&D ruling meets beats.
So what was it? Sorry, a 1d... A 1d...
10. And
10 does what? And a 1d6 does what?
So, Alice, you rolled a clumsy dice of 4, and you rolled a 1d10 of 4.
No. I rolled a 1d... I've rolled 1d16. Hang on.
No, it's okay. You did, before you rolled the 1d16, you did roll a 1d6 and a 1d10.
That was for a previous roll, though.
Okay.
So I rolled 2 4s.
I am extremely clumsy.
You are extremely clumsy. Mal, and you're the driver, so why don't you describe what happens as you clumsily... I mean, because I suppose you're in control of keeping the thing steady, right? While everyone else gets...
Paddle faster.
I mean, I'm imagining what happens is I'm so excited to jump out of the boat that we, instead of smoothly gliding up to the ice, we bump into it and the whole thing tips and rocks in the water.
Fantastic. Now, since we've done Mal first, that means everyone else's clumsy dice pool has gone up by 1. So if you've already rolled 1d6, roll another one. And we take the highest.
1. Nat 1.
Ah, there you go. So we take the highest, which is 4.
Adorable had to be under clumsy.
Adorable has to be under clumsy, yes.
Okay.
No, wait,
Okay.
above clumsy to be in control, below to be clumsy.
Alright,
Me.
then Mal just screwed me.
I don't know what I'm doing. My penguin's just happy to be here.
Alice, you act with control. How does your penguin get onto the ice?
How does he get onto the ice?
Yeah,
He's fixed to the bottom of his flippers. You know those ice shoes? But he's definitely, like, if they've come out, I don't know if they've come from a zoo or come from somewhere else. If they're not, it's like a wildlife thing. He's gone. He's got like 2 board wipers tied to his feet, and then like safety pins or like, you know, like the tacks, like blue tack to the bottom of his feet, so he can just walk across this ice.
You totally do. You
He's
just
on a
walk-
mission. He looks
You
scary.
Are, you are. And since you acted with control, you now have 3d6 in your clumsy dice pool. Anik, what
Yeah.
were your rolls?
Well, I started with 2 4s, and then I had to roll a new d6 because someone rocked the boat quite literally.
Mm-hmm.
So as I was disembarking with perfect form, the upset of the swan paddle boat knocked me back on my butt, and I rolled a 6.
Oh.
So there's a lot of scrabbling, there's a lot of issues with getting myself the right way up again. And then once the boat steadies itself after a certain number of penguins have finally vacated the front side, I get on land, and it doesn't look good. I don't like it.
So your dice pool resets then to 1d6 in your clumsy dice pool. But Mel and Alice, your clumsy dice pools increased by 1. So I believe that's 2d6 for Mel now and 4d6 for Alice, which is at its maximum.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I can't remember.
Bad.
It means you're more likely to be clumsy.
But
Even
it also
with my
means you're more
special
like
shoes.
it also means you're more likely to get your pool to reset because it
True.
resets every time you're clumsy.
So more opportunities for comedic gold.
In front of you, there are the ivory steps to the Ivory Tower. Big letters across say Business Goose. And, of course, there is a revolving door. What kind of tower doesn't have a revolving door?
I hate revolving doors, both IRL
I know.
and as a penguin.
I know.
This is where my bad luck comes in. I'll be like, fuck. I can't get in the revolving door.
My penguin's gonna put on a pair of black glasses without lenses on them and somehow put a red tie on and just go business, 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 numbers, numbers, numbers.
Do we have a long jacket?
What's
I
our-
would
what's our
request a long
gear?
coat.
I'd like a clipboard.
Okay, so we want... Yeah, sure, you can have all these things.
Okay, I suggest 3 penguins and a coat.
Yes, I agree.
With a clipboard and a pair of glasses and a tie. The top
I think that
one.
works.
So, who's on the bottom of the penguin?
Well, I feel like I would, because I've got the shoes, and then you've got Anik that is holding the clipboard, so that's
And
at
I'm
arm
this
level.
big.
And
Yeah,
then
no.
Mal is like got the glasses and the
And I mean, I sent the picture in the Discord. I've got those huge yellow eyebrows.
yeah.
You might crush me a little because I am a very, very small penguin.
Okay.
We got you. It's fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's go.
So then I want the person at the bottom to make the roll first.
Ah, crap.
to get up to and navigate up the stairs, up the steps. This is a challenge of 1.
Great. Challenge of 1, and I've got 4 clumsy dice. So what am I rolling? A d6.
You roll 4d6 and 1d10 because this is definitely adorable.
Okay. Oh, I didn't roll 4d6. Hang on.
Okay, so this is going to be clumsy. How do you all get up the steps? And I'm just throwing it out there. You ain't all in the coat anymore.
You know when like the boxes tip awkwardly to one side and the top one has to push it back the other way, but the other one is I've got like my little wings out trying to stabilize everything and yelling like grab the banister, grab the banister, like as it goes. Basically the button does up here and I can't see anything.
Oh, when the bottom goes, obviously I slide down. I hang on to my clipboard for dear life because I don't know how I got this, and I probably can't get another one. I have to just sort of go. I'm gonna imagine there's this coat with like 2 moving bulges in it and some glasses scattered down the stairways. I'm just gonna start slowly hopping up the stairs on my own and just going, "You're making a scene. Come on."
Now, and since Alice acted clumsily, Alice, your dice pool resets to 1d6. Mal, yours has gone up to 3d6. Anik, yours has gone up to 2d6. So, Anik, as you try and navigate the stairs on your own, this is a challenge of 1. Please please roll Adorable versus Clumsy.
At some point, taking these stairs is going to end up being heroic. Ooh, that's 2 6s on my Clumsy die, 3 on my Adorableness.
So you look with disdain at your. Do you all have names? What are your names?
Well, I'm observant and I have really starey eyes, so I'm going to call myself Sherlock. And I've got a long coat now, actually, so yes, I'm going to call myself Sherlock.
Okay, you look at Sherlock stumbling down the stairs. And what's your penguin's name, Anik?
Just call me Olivia.
Olivia. Oh. How does this look as you try and get up the stairs and also fail?
I think I'm just so busy trying to look over my shoulder without having a proper neck. I just sort of look behind me, hop, hop, miss a step, face first, dunk, 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 all the way back down.
I think I've sort of kept walking up and not noticed they've both fallen out, and I've just got a jacket like dragging behind me as I go.
Wait until your next roll, you might get bowling bowled by a small blue penguin.
So, Olivia acted clumsily. Your dice pool resets to 1d6. Mal, your dice pool goes up to 4d6. And
Whoa.
Sherlock, your dice goes up to 2d6. What would your penguin's name be, Mal?
Oh, I'm Hop.
Hop.
Yep.
Oh, Sherlock and Olivia.
Hop.
So
It's your turn to have a crack at these stairs.
Hop gets dumped out of the top of this coat and tries to hang onto the banister, his little feet kicking, and he's gonna try and wiggle his way up, holding onto the banister.
Please do. You have 4d6 in your clumsy pool, and this is definitely
Five's the
adorable.
highest.
This is definitely adorable.
I gotta beat a 5. That's that's average. I can do that, right? I did it!
Meets, beats, Hop, alights the stairs.
Throw down a rope!
The challenge is won, so we'll say that by following Hop's example, you can all slip and slide your way up the banister. And,
Banister, so clever.
yes, and,
Can I still drag the coat with me?
Yes, you can.
I'm now attached to this coat.
You haven't lost anything yet, no? So you are now, the three of you, in front of the revolving door. Behind it, you can see an intern looking up from the receptionist desk.
I'd like, with my very yellow eyes, to just stare him down through the revolving doors. And if, it purely depends, when like the revolving doors go woof, woof, at some point I want to disappear. Try go through, like lay on my belly and try slide through my coat.
Are you trying to sneak past the?
Yes, I am the sneaky, stealthy scout in a giant coat with yellow eyes.
Okay. Since you are trying this, I mean, does under pressure inflict harm or try something dangerous? No, this is adorable. So you're rolling adorable versus your clumsy pool, which was what? 3d6 or 2d6? 2d6.
2d6. So this is when I get 2 6s. Oh my god, okay.
5.
So I literally have to get a max.
No, D10, you can just, all you need is 5 or higher. There we go. So you slide through the doors and right up against the receptionist's desk. The receptionist doesn't seem to have noticed you. They're still looking out the door at the noise that they just heard.
And I'm like on my belly with the coat over me, just sliding up to the desk.
Okay.
I do that sort of like look back to the others, like the go when I move towards the desk.
Is the intern a goose?
Oh, good question. The
Is
intern.
it human?
The intern is, in fact, a duck.
Oh no, I kind of like ducks.
No, not anymore.
Yeah.
They're working for the
A
capitalists.
duck in glasses? I mean, I know I'm judging because I'm wearing a coat, but a duck in glasses?
Yes, they're also wearing a
Have
blue.
a penguin in glasses with you.
They're also
They're
wearing
fake
a.
glasses.
They're also wearing a blue sailor suit. Looks like
Oh,
a
I want
uniform.
it.
No pants, I assume.
No pants.
Oh my gosh, is this Donald Duck?
Yep.
No. That would be
Legally-
copyrighted.
That would be
legally
trademarked.
distinct.
Legally-
Legally distinct.
Legally, it's Ronald Duck. Is who it is.
So Alice has navigated the door. It was a challenge of 1, so it's now reduced to 0. So by leading on her example, Hop and Olivia, you can also navigate the door. Perhaps you notice the side door, which is just a normal door or something like that.
Yeah. I'll just
This
take
is
the
what I
normal
did
door.
at Gen Con. I got stuck in the revolving door and didn't see the side door. Oh, it's too real.
Okay. You can see a floor plan on the wall, and it says floor 1. We're going for American 1, so this floor. HR 2. I should make a note of this as I say it, because I'm going to forget.
I'm writing them down as you go if you want me just to copy it into Zoom for you.
Nah, it's all good. 2, finance. 3, legal and marketing. 4, IT. 5, executive suite. And you know, executive suite
Goose.
is where Business Goose will be hanging out. So, this is HR. You can see many offices and meeting rooms. Interns waddle around with their tails side to side. And you can see on this floor plan, the staircase / elevators are at the far end. You need to navigate this corridor all the way down. There's like a little right-left junction, and then you're there.
I like the sound of elevators. I have bad experiences with stairs.
Question: is this map can I take it or?
It's like a big floor plan on the wall.
No.
Yeah, can I take it?
You
is it
can.
detachable?
You can try and take it. This will be tough,
Okay.
especially if you want to be not want to be noticed.
Okay, then can I take out the duck first?
You want to slap an intern?
I guess slap. Yeah, I guess slap an intern.
Can we just distract him? Must we resort to violence?
I was gonna
immediately?
I'm just excited about slapping interns.
I mean, I could be the distraction by slapping the intern for
Well, you
other
have the
penguins.
glasses and the tie on. If anything, you could, be like, oh hey, do you know where this floor is? I'm just gonna. Do you have a map? They might have a smaller map.
I was gonna say, don't they have like little floor plans for guests and business relations? They're like capitalism. Surely people come here to buy their shit, whatever the hell.
They do have floor plans. You can see them sitting on the desk, and next to them it says 10 cents.
10 cents. Why would you charge for something?
Capitalism.
There's like
Capitalism.
plastic bags all over.
This is ridiculous. It's wrong.
Can I have a coin on a piece of string?
What, are you gonna just like pay for it? You're just gonna.
No,
Yeah.
like pull the string away.
Yeah,
and they
so
try
as
to
I
grab
leave,
it,
I
and then you
take the
follow
coin back.
Yeah,
but I mean that means revealing yourself to the intern.
Well, then why? What? Hang on.
So far, I think we're at the crossroads where we have to decide if we're going to try and be unseen for as long as possible, or if we're just gonna reveal the fact that there's 3 penguins in the building and deal with that fallout.
Okay, I have a plan. This is a simple intern in the HR department on the first floor. They're a nobody duck. They're not gonna know anything. And so Hop waddles up in his glasses and tie and he's all, I'm from corporate, and you have an HR complaint against you, and you are being fired.
Oh no, the poor dog! Don't fire him, just slap the poor guy.
I am slapping him. I'm slapping him with words.
Verbal slappage.
So as you verbally slap, you are inflicting emotional harm, which makes this heroic. What's your dice pool at?
I'm a bad
I'm still
penguin.
I'm still at a 4 for Clumsy because I succeeded.
I don't want to be a bad penguin. I just
Roll us some
wanna
4d6 first to see what you got to beat.
go
I gotta
save
beat
the
a
little
6.
people.
You are rolling a d12 though.
Come on, roll 20.
There we go. The duck just takes his stuff, puts it in a box.
Oh no.
Unclips his
Mal, how could you?
he unclips his sailor suit uniform and folds it on the desk and just waddles towards the revolving door going
I'm
Like
adding
that
a line. I am adding a line.
I figured.
the same
I
as
thought
you
it would be better than actually slapping him.
He messed with his livelihood. How else is he ever gonna?
How's he gonna feed the ducklings?
We're anti-capitalism anyway.
Yes, but he
I freed him from the corporate body.
as he's leaving.
Victim of the system, Mel. He is
As
a
he's leaving.
victim.
You hear him sort of
I'm so glad I didn't understand that.
what am I going to tell Daisy, he said.
Rehire him, Mal. Rehire him.
He has little nephews to care for.
Oh, I hurt. My heart.
Alright. Despite my emotional response, I would still like to take the sailor uniform and a floor plan.
You can.
Just stick the floor plan onto my little clipboard and make like a big X on the executive suite and go.
My penguin Sherlock is still in turmoil over by the door, watching this duck leave. So.
I have to say, all of my carefully constructed backstory for games and the most emotional response I've ever gotten is firing a duck.
Don't fuck with the duck. It's not okay.
Well, the duck is fired. They have left.
Do I
You-
have any coin that I can give him? Not the one
No,
on
you
the
don't have
string.
coins. You're anti-capitalist.
I give him a really pretty seashell I found on the way in.
Well, that'll make him feel better.
Yeah. You can sell it for a lot.
You can see on this floor plan. You just need to navigate the floor now. You have
Alright.
a map to take with you. You have a uniform. You have a
Is
long
there anything
coat.
else behind the desk, like a book of like visitors or visitor badges that we can just give ourselves little visitor passes?
There is a box that says "Do not touch department head only."
I wanna
Taking
touch
it. What's in it?
I want to touch it.
Wanna touch it?
Paper clips.
Oh, I want them.
We're taking them.
Oh.
We can bribe everyone with these.
First of all, I want to paperclip my coat shut so it doesn't keep flapping everywhere.
I'll put a few paper clips on the map I have on my clipboard to make sure people see I have paper clips. Planted.
Okay.
But only in the interest of the mission, of course. I'm very much against all of this.
Do they actually have a stapler as well? Because I would like the stapler if I could have that, please.
I don't think they got intern staplers.
Yeah, no, there is no stapler here.
Oh.
There's just staples, paper clips.
So they have staples, but no stapler.
It's a box that says department head only.
Oh, that means I'm gonna go all the way upstairs to get a stapler. Ugh.
So you can see one person on this floor comes out of a door, walks down into another room, or waddles down into another room, and there's a green light that goes across the window in that room, and then they walk back. And a few moments later, they walk towards that room. There's a green light that goes across the window. They walk back, and every single time they've got a piece of paper with them.
Oh god, copper room, and they're going one at a time. At least they're capitalist, not efficient. Alright guys, we're gonna have to time our way past this. Quick, how long does it take for the green light to make a copy?
Precisely 2 seconds.
Dun 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 dun. It's sort of.
It's like it's the worst version of like dodging security cams, but it's interns with bits of paper. I think we can try and sneak past and just.
Could we have grabbed bits of paper and held them in front of our face?
I also cut out.
Yeah, just.
The intern on the front desk has no paper. Not allowed paper.
No, I'm gonna.
Are there any pens?
No. No paper, no pens.
It's nothing.
What does this guy do with all these paper clips?
You should have seen him work. He was the meet and greet person. He was really charismatic. He would help people with all of their problems.
Stop,
No,
please, before
stop.
I cry?
Stop being mean that I fired him.
I have heard he had some anger management issues.
Yeah, you're right. He did do charity work at the weekends.
Can't
there
we
you go.
just say he went on holiday, please?
Can I sneak past the copy room?
You can certainly try. This is going to be a difficulty challenge of 2. Tricky.
Adorable or heroic? And
It's
sneaking is kind of underhand, right?
That definitely is. So you can add a dice for underhand, and also you can you're under pressure. You don't want to be seen. So we'll say you can add 2 dice. So you're going to roll 3d12
3d6
versus your
versus my 1 clumsy. All right.
should be easy, right?
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
Don't jinx yourself like that.
No, I totally made it. Thank God I had 3d12.
Okay.
I have an 11 on the best 12 and a 1 on the clumsy.
There you go. So you see
I also
Olivia.
had a 1 on a 12. That
I
one
don't
doesn't
know.
count, right?
Yeah, I think
My
Olivia. Yeah, you're fine. Just the highest one. So as the intern is walking down the corridor, you just see Olivia sort of shadow them. As they turn in, they just carry on. This has been reduced by 1 difficulty. You've seen how it's done, Hop and Sherlock. So now it's only difficulty 1. Who's going next?
Is what we rolling? Sorry, it was a.
Oh, and Olivia, since you did that successfully, increase your clumsy dice pool by 1. So you now have 2 clumsy dice.
You're...
Sorry, Alice.
D6.
Who's going next? Hop or Sherlock?
Sherlock?
Sure.
Yeah.
So where's your clumsy dice pool at?
2.
Okay. So you have 2 clumsy dice versus your heroic dice, D12.
Yep.
6.
Oh my.
Dear. So what happens, Sherlock? What happens?
I think my coat gets stuck in the door. Like on the way out, I'm like, why am I not moving anywhere? And my coat gets stuck in the door at the back.
and then when the intern comes out of the copy room, it just sort of trips on your coat. It's gonna be the worst. I can see it happen now.
Yes, but this has to be bad for you all because it's clumsy. So not only do they trip on the coat, they headbutt the fire alarm. And suddenly alarms blare. The intern's out on the ground. So you can now sneak fine, but the fire alarm is going off.
I tried to run faster on the spot where my coat is stuck in the door.
Alice! I mean, Sherlock! Sherlock!
He stops it. Yes.
Look behind you. Use your magnificent powers of observation for once.
He looks back. He's like, and then just starts to pull on the door. He can observe. He's just not good at the rest of it.
So this is still a challenge rating of 1 hop. Do you want to help Sherlock out?
Yes.
Hang on, has my clumsy dice gone up by 1?
No, you acted clumsily, so yours resets to 1d6, but Hop and Olivia's clumsy dice go up by 1.
I'm there like
Oh,
bunching
no.
it up, trying to pull it out of the door, ignoring the fire alarm.
Oh yeah, I succeeded on clumsy stuff twice, so I should have 3 more dice. I have 7 clumsy dice.
Fortunately,
There's a max of 4.
there is a limit of 4. So you're okay.
Then it can't go any higher.
Doesn't get any worse.
So
I would like to help Sherlock get their coat unstuck.
fantastic. Let's roll that 4d6 first. See what we're rolling against.
A 6.
A 6. I think this is going to be adorable because you're helping Sherlock. The pressure's off a little bit, so let's have a d10.
Oh yes,
versus
and
that.
I mean, we're penguins, so Hop waddles up and just also grabs the coat and starts tugging, and I fail.
What happens?
Tangled in the coat.
I think we're gonna tear the coat. I think the coat's gonna be broken. No,
Yes.
That's just
no.
rude. That's rude. I love that you think that by shortening it means I won't get stuck in a door again, because I assure you it will.
the coat is broken. The two of you go tumbling.
I would
along
like
the
to
wall.
weep under the fire alarm.
Oh Lord, is there like on the visitors map we have, is there like a muster point where you have to go when the fire alarm goes off?
Is there a what? Sorry. No. This is Capitalist Tower, so they don't have health and safety.
Every man
precautions.
for themselves. Every duck
Yeah.
for
No.
them-
Someone just comes out and they're
Owl
gonna.
for themselves?
Someone just they phone in. Right now you can hear from one of the main offices. Sort of in duck speak. Hello. Yes, I need fire department.
Oh, can I?
Well, yeah, we'll pay, but how much? And they're bartering about how much the fire
Yeah,
department coming out will be.
Can I waddle my way over there while they're dealing with the code?
Uh-huh.
Just make sure that they're not coming out.
Oh, I'm now crying, like I'm sobbing in the shreds of my coat on the floor while still wearing the top half.
No problems whatsoever.
Looking around the corner towards the elevators,
That's right.
you see, in a suit and tie, the long neck of a goose. This is not business goose, but one of his under gooselings.
Under Goosling. Sherlock!
And he was like, what? As he looks over.
Just sort of going.
He might get angry at the goose if he sees the goose. His door did this. Sort of picks up like when people people hook up their dress, he picks up his coat and starts sort of shifting over to everyone.
This is a department head. The under guzzling stands in front of the elevators, and as they turn and notice you, they proclaim, "Penguins!"
I'd love to run at him with my coat and just jump over.
Before you get there, the guzzling goes, "Underlings, assemble!" As they're what makes them stand out in the world of business is that they can continuously secrete interns, and the elevator doors open, and interns just start secreting out of the elevator doors.
I'd like to take the position.
Sure, Sherlock, you're up first. What are you doing?
I am. Hang on. Are the interns in front of the goose, or?
Yeah, the interns are just running at you like lemmings.
Okay, then I want to just like pow pow, like from either side.
Karate penguin, go.
Yes. What am I rolling for that? Heroic?
Yeah, definitely heroic versus your dice pool of clumsy.
Yay! 1d6.
Hang on a minute, it must be 2d6 because didn't Hop act clumsily? Yeah, Hop act clumsily. So
Okay.
yours and Olivia's dice pool both go up by 1. So what's your?
Oh my god!
Fortunately, we did establish that meats beats before we carried on. So you manage to pow an intern, and down they go. And you know that this difficulty rating, which I am not revealing to you, has been reduced by 1. your dice pool increases by 1. You now have 3d6 in your clumsy pool. Who's up next?
Me.
Hop.
I'm gonna go next.
As interns run at you with clipboards and things.
Okay, so Hop takes the glasses in one wing and throws them at an intern to slap them with it.
What's your clumsy pool at?
1.
1. Roll 1d6.
Because it reset because I failed. A 5.
And this is against your heroic dice. Would this count as propulsion? Throwing a thing?
I would say yes.
Then you
but
can
that's
have
me.
2d12.
Sweet.
Surely one of them's got to be a 5. They both do.
Beat a 5.
Yeah. You succeed. This intern, like the glasses fly across and like conk them in the head, and down they go. They might not be injured. They might be lying on the floor pretending to be injured, but we're not going to ask questions about that. They're you know, it's their insurance claim. We'll see how it goes. Also reduced by 1. Olivia, you're up next.
So how many underling Goose is still near the elevator, right?
Oh yeah, they're just continuously streaming out of the elevators.
Yeah, he's just making more interns, so fighting the interns is no good. We need to deal with the under Goose, whatever the hell we're calling him. So I'm just gonna yell at him. Excuse me, your polar bear sled's being towed. I need to. I'm surely as an under Goosling. Or Gosling. He has some kind of fancy beamer sled parked out back to commute to his gated igloo community.
Oh my
Being
goodness.
towed. It's being towed. It's a lie, but it's definitely being towed.
Well, this is certainly going to be you're inflicting emotional harm. So this will be heroic.
Yep.
Versus your clumsy pool.
Oh lord, that's a really big pool. Is it underhanded?
Yes, definitely underhanded.
Am I acting under pressure?
Going for the poor Goose's car. Foul play.
I have so many clumsy dice. Oh god. So highest clumsy and highest heroic?
Yep, highest clumsy versus highest heroic.
Okay, highest clumsy is a 5 and highest heroic is an 11.
Hey, so you succeed. You see this undergosling sort of like look towards the back window. Maybe
yeah, they're scratching it up real bad. There's a wheel clamp. The guy towing it was like eating fried food, really greasy fingers.
There's a look of concern comes across Undergosling's face as you know you have reduced this difficulty challenge by yet one more. Sherlock!
This doesn't reset my clumsy pool, does it?
No, it increases your clumsy pool.
Can't, it's already 4.
Okay, so how many interns are there still?
Oh, no, millions, hundreds, thousands.
Endless, literally endless.
Then I would like to poise myself out, get my wings out, and make myself almost like a bowling ball and just run and jump and slide on myself and try to take them all out as they're coming out of the elevators.
Sure.
Right, okay.
What's your clumsy pool at?
3. Oh my. Okay.
So you're rolling against a 6. This is heroic. It's not particularly observant or scouty. But an 11 will do it. So you trip interns left, right, and center. They go flying like bowling pins. Some of them try and jump and sort of land awkwardly and fall over. Clipboards go flying across the room. And it's a whole mess. This difficulty is reduced by 1 more. Undergosling starting to look frustrated. The stream of interns withers a little, and now they start coming out of the elevators one at a time. Hop.
I'm going to try and slide past the interns to the elevator to get the elevator to close and stay closed.
Okay.
And my pool is now at 2 for Clumsy.
Nice.
And because I'm not slapping anything, it's probably adorable instead of heroic.
I mean, you are working under pressure.
pressure.
Working under pressure.
Okay.
I'll give you heroic.
So I have to beat a 5. And I did.
You do.
10.
You do. So how does it look? How do you stop the elevator from opening? Staple it closed, or?
I'm rushing past whoever's got the box of paper clips. And I snag one as I go sliding past all the interns to get to the elevator. And I jam the paper clip in the button that you push to call it down, and it somehow freaks the door out till it gets stuck.
Yeah, the door's just doing this now, as you see interns behind it trying to get through. As it's like, you see someone tentatively put their hand through, and then it closes, and then there's a little. Olivia. Business Goose looks very shifty. They're sort of moving towards the exit door, looking nervous.
I'd like to take my clipboard and go. I'm just saying, if you want to make an insurance claim for what he's doing to your car, you need to get the name of the dude that's towing you. Gotta have a name. Like hold up a form that looks barely legible and could say pretty much anything. Gotta get his name. Gotta get out there.
Make me a heroic check against your clumsy pool.
I fail quite badly.
Oh dear. Oh dear. So they see through your ruse. They look back and they go, "Hang on, that form isn't even words." And they sort of march back a little bit and draw their stapler.
They have
Get it!
stapler.
Get it! Like, I want a stapler!
I rolled a 2 and a 1 on my d12, so... Does that reset my clumsy dice pool?
It does reset your clumsy dice pool, but Hop and Sherlock, your dice pool's increased by 1. Sherlock, it's your turn.
I'm at 4. So if I see this stapler, I want to dive for the stapler. I want to take it.
By all means.
Okay, so 4d6.
You're rolling against a
Alice,
6?
Come on. I'll never roll this well.
So D12 heroically trying to... Yeah!
Yes!
Yes! I want
does
to do
this
like
look,
a little
Alice?
cartwheel, do a running jump off an intern that's laying down, do a little cartwheel through the air, snatch the stapler, land with like one arm in the air, and I want to start filling it with the staplers from the box from downstairs.
Having had the stapler stolen from their hand, the undergosling looks down, looks back at you, and just runs. They
And I
just run
just-
for the exit.
I want to start firing the staples at him if I can, like.
You have beaten this office head.
So,
So is he running away or is he down?
he's running.
Because he may alert others.
So where is he running?
He's running outside towards where his vehicle was.
Fair enough.
He's running away. We've defeated him.
Bravely runs away.
You're feeling guilty now.
At least
No.
we didn't fire this one. Shall we go to the second floor?
Why just the second floor? You're in an elevator.
I love that we're doing this one by one.
Completionism?
If you want completionism. Either way, the elevator has a key card.
Ooh, God.
It has a key card or it needs a key card.
It has like a...
Has
You
a
need a
reader
key
for
card.
a key card?
Yeah.
And does that mean...
I look around to see if Undergosling dropped his key card.
Unfortunately, Undergosling did not drop his keycard, but maybe one of the pretending to be injured, hoping for an insurance claim interns might have a security card.
We just promised whoever gives us a key card, workers' comp.
Sorry?
We just promised whoever gives us the key card that they'll get workers' compensation for being injured on the job.
We can't lie to them.
Of course we can. We just fake fired one of them. How is this worse?
Oh, because I can't keep living with this.
Look, the empire must fall. This is very much the ends justify me.
I've got the stapler out and I'm holding it out threateningly, like anyone with a key card.
Yeah,
Do
no,
it
threatening
now.
bodily harm is way less bad.
I'm not
interesting
bodily
one.
harming them. I'm threatening them.
Bodily harm.
I'm not bodily harming them, and I just throw it out.
With either of these methods, like you see, I think 20 interns just throw cards at you.
I just I thank you, kind sir. Take the key
Now,
card.
don't forget to fill out Form 14A. We head back into the elevator.
Yeah, these key cards. Sure. Which floor would you like to go to?
Let's go to 5, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm the only completionist, so let's just do 5.
It says, insert key card. Access denied.
4?
Access
IT.
denied.
I start going through all the key cards.
Access denied over and over again until
First we go
you
to
press
floor
floor
two.
2.
I hate it.
Yeah, I saw that coming a mile away.
I love it. Floor 2 then? Finance. What could possibly go wrong?
Finance. What could possibly go wrong? All of the geese up here are not wearing sailor suits. They're wearing black all-in-ones. All the ducks, sorry, black all-in-ones with a white collar and like a what are they called? You know, the caps for like the ones with like the clear.
Accountant caps.
Yeah.
Clear green.
Yeah.
What you mean.
Are they in
Yeah.
penguin colours?
They are pretending to be penguins.
No, not necessarily. They just look like black ducks. You could say they are dapper ducks, maybe dappy ducks.
I see what you're doing here, and I hate it.
When they talk, do they produce a lot of spit?
If Mickey Mouse is at the
sometimes.
top of this building, I'm gonna have a real problem.
I do like Daffy Duck. Even though we're not technically legally facing an army
Legally
of Daffy
distinct.
Ducks. Legally
Absolutely
Absolutely
distinct.
not. Absolutely not. The
Definitely not Daffy Duck.
Taffy.
Definitely not.
Daffy Duck.
But they do like taffy.
I don't have any.
I bet they do.
They
So, on
all
our
chew
floor
taffy all the
plan-
time.
On our floor plan, I don't suppose it's like an elevator block where you come out of the elevator and go into the next elevator?
Well, there are next elevators, but this elevator also has a key card.
Can I walk in? Does anyone have a key card? Just walk in.
And one of the accountancy interns turns to you and goes, "I'm sorry."
We are corporate and we need a key card. As I say in my, I sort of pull the collar up on my coat.
I look serious with my clipboard to assist her in her ruse.
Well, Sherlock,
I straighten my tie.
make a clumsy roll first to see how clumsy you are.
Who, me?
Mhm.
Was my thing reset?
Did you fail a clumsy? No.
Yes,
So
I
No,
did,
you-
didn't I? No, I
you-
got an
you
11,
succeeded.
didn't I?
You
I
succeeded.
got an 11.
That's why I got the stapler.
so you have you have 4 clumsy dice.
4, 6. Why do I keep rolling 6s?
This is not currently under pressure. This is
Okay.
adorable. So 1d10.
1d10.
Oh god. Next time we play Breath of Magic, none of us is gonna see a 6 on a die again.
Ever.
Ever.
Yep.
10.
I-
I pull up my
Easy.
collar authoritatively.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that we had an inspection due today. If you want to get a keycard up to the next floor, you'll have to go and see the head of the department, Mr. Stevens.
Mr. Stevens.
Yes,
Is that what you're calling him, Scrat?
Mr. Stevens.
Oh God, it's Mr. Stevens. Okay. Where may I find Mr. Stevens?
Oh, in his office at the back of the floor.
Thank you. I will put in a good word for you. What was your name?
Taffy.
So, and I looked at Olivia. I'm like, make a note, and I start to walk.
I pretend to write, even though I don't have fingers or hands.
And I drag my half-ripped coat after me, walking with my head high.
As you walk between the cubicles, you can hear the ring of people using the old style adding machines. There is a tannoy that comes over. They get the same tannoys as trains.
Yeah, wow, that's British trains for you right there.
If any of the interns look up at this, I should go, you heard the tannoy? Keep working.
Make me a clumsy roll.
It's adorable, right?
It is.
Is it underhand?
It is.
Everything I do is underhand. No, it's not true. Oh, that's really good. I pass.
Hey. The intern looks at you and goes, "Oh, I'm sorry." They're Laffy Duck.
No. No, too far, no.
But other interns around the floor have heard, and some of them are deciphering and something. I think they said penguins.
Yes, if I hear them, I go, penguins where? Like, look around.
No one's looking at you or addressing you, but the floor is aware that there might be penguins around, so they're being a little bit...
Okay, then I'll just keep walking with confidence.
Yeah, we belong here. We have clipboards.
And ties.
And a tie. And a coat.
And a coat, and glasses without, glasses. We're legit.
I threw the glasses. They're gone.
Oh yeah, I thought you picked them back up. There was like, never mind. Back up.
No, they probably broke.
Bit of duct tape. Are we so capitalist?
Hey.
We don't need new
Why would
ones.
we? I would not use duct tape. No.
That's disgusting.
Shall we
Would
go
that scare a duck out of curiosity, duct tape? Like, would that strike fear into their hearts?
What's it made of? You don't want to know.
As
The head of finance, then.
you totally can. As you get up to the head of finance office, you look through the door and you see an orange penguin with an exceedingly long neck. On the door,
Sure this is a penguin?
on the door, it says Giraffe Duck. Head of finance.
I should have grabbed something alcoholic before I played this with you.
Temptation to turn off Zoom. Like,
And you can see that they are not doing accounting whatsoever. Instead, they are playing with what looks like a chemistry set. There's a bunch of vials around them and small effervescent fluids. And they have duck snacks at a higher level, and while they're doing this, they're...
the fact he's laughing as he does it. I would like to burst in and be like, did you know you shouldn't be eating in the same vicinity as chemicals? We are
And
health
behind her
safety.
and make a note on the clipboard going,
And I do point with my fin. Fin, wing, flap, whatever that is.
Make me a clumsy roll, Sherlock.
Is this adorable?
Yes, you're not under pressure just yet.
Either way, it's adorable.
It's a 5. Oh dear.
I look too adorable. Yay, I'm reset back to 1.
Giraffe duck takes another snack. You see,
like-
I don't care about health and safety regulations.
Are you defying corporate? As I wave at him
I
menacingly.
eat as many snacks as I like. I eat more snacks than I should.
Are you going with this, Jake?
I am an evil herbivore.
I knew you were going there. I am an evil herbivore.
And it turns out that Giraffe Duck, this is on a roll table, by the way, Giraffe Duck is willing to destroy their surroundings to stop the penguins, and he throws a bomb from one of these vials as a bomb at the wall, and the wall explodes, and the fire alarms go off again. There's water sprinklers everywhere, and combat! Ah!
I'd like to take the stapler, open it slightly like a boomerang, and swing it towards and his neck, so it takes him out, because there's a long dick there.
Sure, we'll let you go first. Sherlock, roll your clumsy dice. It's just reset to 1 because you failed.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else's dice pool's gone up by 1. 4.
Oh my god!
Everyone else, your clumsy dice goes up by 2 now. Only 1 for this time and 1 for last time, but 2 total. Sherlock, as you open this stapler and go to throw it, what happens?
All the staplers just fall out, and the bottom half drops onto the floor. And I'm like, give me a moment. And I like start scurrying around and start putting it back together.
Fantastic. Well, nothing happens. Who's going next? Hop or Olivia?
Did the wall blow out to where the interns can see what's going on in this tiny office?
Yes, the interns can see in.
The cubicle farm is involved. I would like to stand up, get on his desk if I can, and point what would you decide they were called? A flipper? A flipper at him and go, "You heard the tannoy? He's in cahoots with the penguins wherever they are." And I'd like to turn the interns who are probably overworked and abused and looking for an excuse to deal with their evil boss on their evil boss.
Okay, roll me your clumsy dice.
So many of them.
You can blame Sherlock for that.
I can. And I will. Highest versus highest, I make it. A 5 versus a 4.
A 5 versus a 4. So they sort of all look up, and you can see all of them now. You thought it was just foliage, but they're actually high-standing penguin snacks. Sort of look at the snacks and look back, and they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna rise up."
Excellent.
And leave, and they just start running for the exit.
Perfect. At least we don't have to fight the interns. Viva la revolution! I need a beret of some kind. Is there a beret in this office anywhere?
And as they're leaving, the Giraffe Duck is shouting after them.
There's literally a beret there on my cabinet. It's my French cabinet.
Olivia, I would like your beret.
Occupational security and health information technology will have you for this. That's right.
So, be free!
The independent party is known as Oh Shit.
And that's my
So, hop.
wait, that doesn't reset my pool, it adds one? Or?
It adds one to your pool, yes.
Right. Yep.
Hop is going to drink one of these beakers and hope that it turns him into the Incredible Hop.
Oh god, is it just like acid or something? Because this could go real fucking dark.
Hop's gonna be tripping balls for the rest of the adventure.
Just
Hop,
sees
please roll me your
everyone.
clumsy dice.
I gotta beat a 5.
I can see colors.
This
I
is
can
going to
hear
be
him.
adorable, I think. No one was pressuring you to drink this. You did it of your own volition.
Yep. But you know what? We still have 3 penguin points, so I'm gonna spend one to get another die.
Yeah, sure.
I beat a 5. Thank God.
Thank God for that
So
penguin point.
close.
But that would have been a 1.
What does the incredible hop look like?
Oh my God. I have fear. I have fear.
So, based on the pictures we all sent in the Discord, I imagine Hop's already the biggest of the 3 penguins. And the incredible Hop, he gets like half an inch taller. And the main thing is, I don't know who here besides me has watched My Hero Academia, but his eyebrows, like all my hair, get bigger.
Do you have muscles now, like biceps in your fins?
Yes.
Like these 2 little.
Yeah, the little penguin fins, and you can see the veins running through them.
I'm gonna say
The
as
tie
well,
you're wearing rips.
as part of this transformation, because you're using giraffe ducks thing, I think your neck elongates a little as well.
Oh, that is both gross and unfair.
No! Now you're an evil. Oh my gosh, a long neck penguin. I don't know how I feel about this.
Giraffe duck looks intimidated. We're back around to Sherlock.
Looks intimidated. I'm intimidated. What just happened? I think like Sherlock is staring at his friend, and I don't think he knows what to do as he's panicking, putting all these staples back in. And I sort of telling her, this is what lack of health and safety does. Sort of, and I would like to take one of the vials and throw it at whatever this weird giraffe-like creature Goose is. Not Hop, the other one.
I was about to say, we have 2
The other
options
one.
now. 2 creepy things with necks now.
Oh,
Oh.
it's like the best neck for a tie.
I was about to say, we do have to make him a new tie because it actually works now.
I'm hoping this is like a chloroform that just knocks him out, not like a burning
Wow.
sensation.
I'm assuming it's like acid,
Let's
but not the happy kind.
let's find out. Where's your dice?
Be kind. Sorry, carry on.
Where's your dice pool at?
1.
1. Didn't you succeed last round? No, you failed. You failed.
No, I
everything.
failed. I
And
definitely
everyone
failed.
else has succeeded. So your dice pool is it 1?
Oh,
Roll a,
my
there
giddy
it is.
arm.
It's a 6 you're rolling against.
Is this adorable or
No, you're trying to inflict harm. This is
I'm
heroic.
not inflicting harm.
No, you're not.
Apparently.
What
I'm
happens?
just flinging. I just start like I try to waddle over to thing with the stapler in one hand, my coat torn in the other, and I just with my fins because they're fins, trying to grab like these glass beakers and they're hopping out of my hands and smashing across the tabletops.
I will say you're a better person than I am because I would have just hit Hop.
Giraffe Duck looks at you playing with his chemistry equipment. He's like,
I'm just ruining his stuff. You know Octodad, the game where you have no control over your limbs? That's what I look like right now.
would you stop that?
No,
Please?
no, I will not. As I defy him, swinging my sleeves about.
You're like one of those inflatable men in front of stores.
Yeah. As I go.
Hop.
Well, I'm really strong and half an inch taller, so I'm just gonna walk up and try and slap the floor manager.
Sure. What's your clumsy dice at?
Still at 4.
Boom.
I gotta beat a 6.
Gotta beat a 6. Here we go. This is heroic.
I do not beat a 6.
What happens, Mal?
Hop's not used to being half an inch taller or this strong, and so he just completely whiffs past the face of the floor manager and spins himself around until he falls.
And as you do that, he's going to just take one of the heavier beakers and put it on your back. You are paperweighted.
Ah, I can't get up.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Olivia, your turn.
I'd like to. He seems very much obsessed with his giraffe duck snacks, and I like to inflict emotional harm, as we've seen so far. So I'd like to take my clipboard and start. I probably can't reach, but I'm gonna try. I just want to take the clipboard, go up to the shelf where he keeps his snacks, and go get him all on the floor. Get him away from him. Get him where it hurts.
Oh my goodness. Please roll your clumsy dice and then followed by your heroic dice as you act under pressure, causing emotional harm.
Yeah, I'm using the penguin points are not communal, right?
They are, yeah, they're communal. We currently have 2 left.
In that case, I will not use penguin. I was gonna assume this will be fine. I only have 4 clumsy dice. What could go wrong? Oh god. No, I make it. I have a 7 and a 6.
Fantastic. So
against a 6 and a bunch of 1s.
You knock his snacks on the floor, and his eyes follow them as they fall.
Yeah, I tried to aim them into like splashes of broken beaker fluid, so they're ruined forever.
In a rage,
the evil eye.
In a rage, he smashes the shelf, grabs 2 beakers and just throws them at the floor. The floor becomes difficult terrain as bits of shards of wood explode everywhere. The sprinklers turn on. It's a hot mess. He looks upset.
That's what I was going for.
Sherlock.
Sherlock is, well, still picking things up off of the ground. But if he's looking, he just sort of steps over, he sort of takes the beaker off of Hop, and then walks out and goes, key card.
Oh, you're just gonna try and... Why should I give you my key card?
Slap. Key card.
So make a slap check.
Or like I put a foot on the trees and then grind them into the ground.
Make me a slap check. So what's your clumsy dice at?
1, because...
No, hang on.
No, hang on, I'm confused.
Who was clumsy? Was Hop? Were you clumsy, or did you pass? You were clumsy?
I was totally clumsy.
Clumsy,
yeah.
because you
So you're at
now,
least at 2d6 then. A 4. You're acting heroically.
4.
we establish meets beats. So you slap the giraffe, and as you do so, you see a security clip just lift out of his top pocket, and he quickly pushes it back down, like, no, I'll never give it to you. I have my position to think of. What would legal say?
Not my go anymore, is it?
It's not, I'm afraid. Hop.
I'm going to try and steal the key card because Sherlock's attempting to negotiate and it's sort of working.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to try and steal the key card and waddle back to the elevator.
Okay. You're under pressure. Heroic.
Okay. I gotta beat a 1.
Hey!
Hey!
I beat a 1.
You did it! You manage to successfully take the key card. Giraffe Goose, on losing the key card, loses his power and shrinks back down to a normal intern shape, like no, and then waddles away. You have the key card.
I feel like we need some kind of musical thing to celebrate this. Every time you say that, I feel like there should be some kind of video game clue that we did it. But
You mean like a certain other show that normally is on right now?
yeah, you know, sometimes you have the feeling certain DMs just put more time and effort into their preparations than others, and I truly appreciate those who do.
You have the key card. There's the elevators at the end of the room. You can see one accountant goose left. They're just putting up a sign that says accounts out of business. And you can make your way back to the elevator with the key card.
Cool.
So does it just go to the next level? Can we try the
Start at 5.
level 5 again?
4. 3.
It's 3. I go to 3. Yeah.
Legal.
And marketing, right?
Listen, I think
I'm
legal's gonna
expecting
be
ducks in purple pants for some reason.
legal's gonna be more trouble. We should start in marketing.
But don't we need just one key card? Can
I'm
we just
expecting-
get marketing's key card and dodge legal?
Listen, they've obviously set this up in such a way where we have to deal with everything in order.
It feels a little. Yeah, you're right. It's a little real.
So I think if we have to do both legal and marketing because they're both on this floor, I think
marketing.
legal is gonna be more trouble. We should start with marketing.
Or we start with legal now that we're fresher and you're still ginormously big and tall and have a neck and buffness.
Unfortunately, as you look at your floor plan, there doesn't seem to be a distinction between legal and marketing. In fact,
Capitalist.
it seems like they have lumped the two departments together, so everyone has to do both.
Ugh. That's just nasty.
But they don't have the training for that.
You'll notice there
It's
is
been
no
promised
training
it's
floor.
provided.
And you can hear a conversation between two ducks nearby, and one saying, "Can engineering even do that?" The other one goes, "Who cares? As long as it's legal, let's go."
Can we see any key cards anywhere, like hang up on a desk or anything?
You can. Right by the elevator, there is a key card on the wall.
I would like to take the key card and go back into the elevator.
Sure thing.
Does it work?
5, 4,
Damn it. I think we need the boss's key card again because they don't let their employees go up floors.
He sort of like looks at it, looks a little bit sad, puts it back on the wall.
Those interns that we're talking about, can engineering even do it? Okay, are they near the elevators?
Yeah, they're quite near the elevators.
I'd like to take my clipboard and just waddle straight up to them and go, "You there! I have the results from the legal focus group. Where's the boss?"
These are all clumsy against adorable.
No. At least if I feel like reset. Wow, I've never rolled this many 6s. Meets beats, right? Because it's all 6s. All of them.
Nice. But all of them, even the D10.
All 5 of them, even the D10 are 6s. Everything's a 6.
That's just about enough. Thank you for that, Mal. So they look at you and go, "The boss is back there, but I'd be careful. It seems like something illegal is going on in the tower, and the boss is going spare."
Thank you for your warning. I'll be sure to color it in the lines. and just look back over. Sherlock, hop, vamos. Stifle.
This floor is extremely busy, and as you begin your waddle, I think this will be a great place to take a break. So we're going to go and take a 5-minute break, everyone. Do as we do. Get up, stretch your legs, grab a drink, grab a bio, do all the things that make you human, and we will see you in 5 minutes. Enjoy this Twitch ad, unless you're a subscriber, in which case, enjoy this Be Right Back screen. In a sec.
Nice.
Bye.
Welcome back, everyone. I hope you had a good break. We certainly did. Let's dive right back into it as you have entered legal. You have navigated the first couple of interns on the legal floor, and you can head on back towards the offices. This is, however, a bustly, busy office, and you hear some person say to another, "Hey, the boss, see? They just told us all to look out for penguins. See, you got to keep an eye out in case there's any penguins around. Apparently, they're trying to do something sneaky here in the tower."
Speaking of, I would like to be sneaky to get through these people, these ducks. And so Hop walks by and he's just like, "Yeah, see, you gotta watch out for the penguins, see?" So that he matches what they're saying and doing.
So, it literally says a challenge rating of 3 is tough, might involve covertly navigating across a busy office. So this is going to be a challenge rating of 3, so we need a success from each one of you. So Hop, you are trying to assimilate. Please roll your clumsy dice.
Gotta beat a 5.
That'll be 5.
Is this adorable or
Definitely.
heroic? Okay.
Definitely adorable.
I do not. I rolled a 1.
So they look at you. It's not out yet. You've not failed completely, but you like walk into a lampstand or something. I don't know. As you're saying, see, and they're like, "Yeah, see." And the two of them are looking at you now. And someone needs to save the day.
Like Sherlock starts doing, the over the top hand gestures and nodding. It goes with it.
Okay, give me a where's your dice pool at? Your clumsy dice?
I'm at 3 now, I believe.
Yeah, and it would have gone up 1, yeah, because Hop just failed. So Olivia and Sherlock's dice pool just gone up. Yep, so you have a 5.
Mine's maxed out. It's not going up anymore.
And you're rolling adorable. You succeed. So as you're doing your over-the-top arm gestures and stuff, they, "Hey, you look new, kid. What's your name?"
Who's he talking to?
You. On Pixie, welcome in. Wonderful to see you.
I would heart,
Sorry.
but my cat is chewing on my fingers. Sort of look towards him and say, "Don, my name's Don Duck."
Don Duck, eh? I heard about Don Duck. I heard he was running things down in Minneapolis.
I sure was.
Ah, it's some real big accolades you got there, kid. Real big accolade. Olivia, what are you doing?
I'm just sort of going, hi, we're here with the focus group. My name's Daisy. My fiance works in HR.
Not anymore, kid.
What do you mean?
Roll me a clumsy dice, followed by your adorable roll. Thank you very much, Torn Pixie, continuing their sub as gifted last month, and gifting 5 subs to the community. Thank you so much. It's wonderful. We are well on our way to beating our monthly sub goal. I don't have the exact numbers in front of me, but we're doing very well, so thank you all.
I have to beat a 5, and I got a 6.
Yeah, kid, haven't you heard? Some new guy came in, and first thing they did, they fired your fiance.
And I'd like to just bawl and head towards wherever we're supposed to be going, and hoping that I'm making enough of an emotional mess to be, people won't approach me.
Oh no. No, this isn't... I was expecting a bit more tough from the Ivory Tower traveling with Sherlock, weren't you, Huey? I was actually. News, I was wondering if there would be more. If there would be if I thought they would have had more slack. Yeah. Hop.
I'm in emotional pain.
I have very yellow, starey eyes. I'd like to just squint and glare at him.
Sure thing. You can make a clumsy roll.
I
This will
wish to
involve
do so.
observant, so you can add 1 to your adorable roll.
I will. Oh no. +1. 5.
Not +1. You get to roll an additional dice.
Oh, okay. What? An additional 1d10. Yeah. I squint adorably.
You squint adorably, and it goes horribly wrong. You garner more of their attention as the news steps closer to you. Oh, I heard you could maybe set me up down in Minneapolis.
I could do that. Why would I do that? What are you gonna do for me?
Takes out a cigarette and looks deep into your eyes.
I squint
I
back.
could show you the world.
I don't want to see the world.
Oh. But don't you see, there's something more powerful than business in this world.
And what would that be?
It's the power of love! Just bursts into song.
Excuse me, I feel this is an inappropriate interaction in the office space.
I want to counter with a different song.
Do not have a dance off.
I'm gonna counter.
Come on,
I
Hawk.
counter.
Oh, it's fucking
Because-
happy feet.
I counter. It's the power of love with it's hip to be square. Hip, hip. It's hip to be square.
Huey, write this down. This kid's got something. Break me a clumsy roll, followed by an adorable roll.
My pool reset, so I can only have to roll 1d6. 2.
2d6 because
Oh, right,
Alice
'cause
failed. Yeah.
Alice failed. Yep. Right. Sorry, I was so excited to get in on your terrible joke.
I know.
I blame Scrat.
Still a 2.
If you get a 1.
3.
Wait, that's enough. So now we have 3 penguins all distracting these ducks. We've had 3 successes by this point, so one of you can slip away. I don't think it's going to be Hop, as Hop has just started singing with Huey and the news. And you can see Lewis peeking around the corner like, hey, I want to get in on this.
Oh my god. Why is it Huey and Lewis?
Huey, Lewis, and
Huey,
the
Lewis,
news
and the news.
are
I
all
know
singing
what
Hip
it
to Be
is,
Square.
but it's like, why?
I was already flouncing off, pretending to be massively upset that my poor fiance got fired by a certain penguin-esque interloper.
And I want to stand with my fins crossed, still squinting, behind Hop like his manager.
So I think I'm the one who's snuck through, which is a terrible, terrible plan because I have 4 clumsy dice.
And as you make your way back towards the office, here's your music up a little bit. As you make your way back towards the office, you hear another PA. In legal and marketing, they have a slightly better PA because they are marketing, of course.
Because they are marketing.
Hello, employees. I need to have a little chat. There are penguins all over the floor, and so we need to have a preparation speech. Everyone, please meet at the meeting area near my office, where we will be discussing our action plan and where we stand legally.
Why is he so outrageously French?
Ah, mon chéri.
I'm just waiting for the insults.
A French duck.
A French duck.
He is a canard.
You can say that again. This accent's canard.
He is a canard.
Is he a French duck or a French goose though? Is this the under
As
gosling?
you look ahead towards this meeting area near the offices, near the the boss's office, it is a gosling.
I
his
will
name?
make foie gras out of him.
Ua. He is an ua. He's not a canard, he is a noir.
And noir. You have to say it more noir. Anywho, I'm alone in front of this creepy ghosting, or is everyone after the Tanoid just mobbing?
We can say that you get Huey Lewis and the News, who have never sung together before, and now they're all kind of. It looks like they're forming a band. Might be Elastic.
Of course they are. They're marketing.
Yeah, exactly. So Olivia will be getting an extra dice at some point to use. We'll add advantages to our penguin pool. We'll just add that to our penguin pool. So we've got 2 extra dice in our penguin pool. We now have a penguin pool of 4. I saw a bunch of subs earlier as well. Let's just make the penguin pool like 6 or something. 7, 8, 8, 8, 8. Any takers on 8? 8. Any takers on 8? 8. Okay, cool.
I'll see you for 9.
I think 8 is enough.
8 is enough. Why do I have a cigarette now?
I think
Oh, because he's French.
enough.
Because he's outrageously French. Northern France.
Oh, mon chéri.
You can
he's from
see.
Paris.
You can see on Undergosling of Legal and Finance, who is very short, by the way, and wearing a stripy jumper.
Where we start making jokes about Napoleon complexes, or
No, not at all.
I'm gonna put my beret on.
give it 5 minutes.
Blend in.
He,
It won't be long.
you can see on his pocket the key card, but people are assembling to see his meeting.
How many?
All of them, the whole floor,
Using the, all right, including the boy band.
including the boy band. Well, actually, no, the boy band probably didn't hear it. Everyone
That's
except
okay.
for the boy band.
No, we
But
need
still.
the boy band. I need the boy band to take requests. Surely, if the boy band plays something this
So-
under Gosling can't resist, we have time to sneak up on him and steal.
As the Undergosling steps forward, he immediately he picks up the microphone from his singing. Goes, "Hey, it's double-head singing. This is serious business. Come forward for the meeting now."
You're just like the mask doing the French. This isn't French. This is the mask. This is Jim Carrey.
I'm waiting for Cameron Diaz to show up.
And as
Like
everyone's
the
assembling,
temptation to go through the door, be like, "Mon cher," let's display myself against the door.
Oh, we're going Adam's family as well.
my friends, it is a sad day for the Ivory Tower. Penguins have infiltrated the facility and already fired 1 duck.
Dude.
You heard
Wait,
behind me is going.
We all remember Donnie Duck, but they have broken the law. Okay, it is illegal for them to be here.
Can I reach into my pocket and pull out a beret and just sit
I wanted a berry.
table?
You can all have berets. Everyone
Listen,
can pull
do I
out
still have
berets.
my
if you
berry
want.
one from when I started a revolution on the second floor?
Sure, yeah. Everyone has berets. Floor 2 has been evacuated. There were some explosions.
Exactly.
And I believe there are penguins right here, right now, among us here. Look at the person on your left. Have you seen them before?
I look straight at Hop. I can confirm I have seen this man before.
Do they look perhaps a little tall? Are they wearing a tuxedo?
No. In
Or
fact,
is
he
it-
does not have a neck of a penguin. He cannot be
I'm
a
really
penguin.
short. I'm just gonna bury my face into the black over shirt of the person next to me going, "They fired my Donnie baby!" And just sort of hide as much of myself in their outfit as I can.
Stop all that crying, or we will revoke their insurance.
I stop crying. I need my insurance. I need dental.
Look at the person on your right. Do you recognize them?
I sort of wave to Sherlock.
Yeah, I do.
Are they wearing a tuxedo? Maybe they are pretending to be a chicken. Perhaps they have a red glove on their head. Well, we all know penguins are evil. We have seen Horace and Gromas.
Legally distinct from Walsh and Gromit.
Ah, yes, you know the one. I believe it was in the right trousers.
While he's speechifying,
Yes.
can we sneak up?
This is going to be very difficult. We're going to need
Can I
some setup.
distract? Can I distract?
Yeah,
to
so we've got a
help?
distraction there and hop.
I'm going to help with the distraction, but I have a specific idea.
So do I.
Okay.
I don't. This is all on you. I'm just gonna sneaky things.
I'm so ready. What is it?
Go ahead.
Sherlock was going to turn to this French goose and be like, you know, I do not remember your face.
I got you not remember my face. I am a business goosling. I dropped my cigarette.
Are you though?
I'll light another one.
I do not remember you employing me.
How can you not remember me? Do you not recognize my ridiculous French accent?
Your outrageous accent. No, I do not.
Where
I
is your
believe you
French
are
accent? Come on, I thought I was the only French.
imposter. I have been French for 10 minutes now. Can you not see my beret? So I just gestured to it on the top of my head.
Ah, we all know that the good French saying. Perhaps you and I can be comrades.
Can we though? If I do not recognize you,
Bury them in the grave they dug for you.
how do I know you are not a penguin in disguise?
Because I have a ridiculous long neck and a big bill.
So does this man. And I look over at Hop.
Imposter.
Yes, you are.
Roll me clumsy dice. Shut up.
Who, me? Am I on? Hang on, did we fail the last thing?
I
No.
succeeded my last one. I'm on.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
still on
succeed.
3 then. Jesus, Alice.
Rolling
Right,
against
is
a 6.
this adorable or?
You are under pressure. You're addressing someone in the
Okay.
middle of a crowd, trying to usurp their authority. And you succeed.
I do it outrageously.
Around you, you hear, "Hey, see, I do recognize this person, but actually I don't recognize you, Chief. I don't recognize you at all after you gave me that assignment last week. It wasn't very good." And that's the general theme of the crowd. And they're not quite turned yet, though. They're not quite turned. Instead, they're sort of rabble. Hop. How are you going to distract?
I'm whipping up very quickly a penguin dressed up like these ducks with a badge that says Employee of the Month 6 months. Because the chief's been in league with the penguin the whole time.
Oh my goodness.
Same as
Oh
in
my-
finance, man. He was in on it.
Hop, roll your clumsy dice.
I have
Rolling
to
against
beat
the
a 6. This is under pressure though, right?
This is under pressure.
And we have 8 points. I'm totally gonna spend
Yeah,
one.
just take a point.
Come on, roll 20. I meet it. No, I don't.
No,
I
you
failed.
don't.
I failed.
So the person next to you going, "Hey, I see you there. Do you want a little bit of a hand with that? Let me just here. Maybe I can hold that for you while you try. Wait a minute. No, this is the imposter. They're building a penguin. See?" And there's confusion all around. Look, I am not.
Harass the employees! As I sort of stand up. I want to stand on the table.
Hang on a minute. This is my table to stand on.
It is my table! And I snatch the cigarette out of his mouth.
How dare you!
How dare you! Like as I sort of look down on him from this table.
Well, I will raise you one cigarette. I will instead fill My mighty pipe.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
Roll, Alice, roll. Roll to
And we
distract.
know that you are a liar. No Frenchman smokes a
It's
pipe
like,
on the
while he's trying
cigarettes.
to light this ridiculous pipe, can I go for the key card?
Yeah, I believe so. Alice, give me one more clumsy check to help with this distraction, and then I think, Olivia, you should be good.
Hang on. So, what am I on now if Mal failed the last roll? Do I go up or down?
46.
You got
the rest of us. Yeah.
46.
Okay.
Rolling against
and
the 6.
I want to add from the pool as well.
Sure thing.
Oh my.
Well, you've added from the pool, so you can roll 2d12.
Oh, I see. I see. Hang on. Another one.
You succeed. And as you are insulting him, he's like, "Ah, yes, but you do not realize it is not a real pipe; it is a bubble pipe," and he starts blowing bubbles. And Olivia, you
are
can
a
make
fake
your
Frenchman.
no, you are a fake French person. Olivia, you can go to make the steal.
Okay, so heroic.
Uh-huh.
Under pressure.
Uh-huh.
Is this after I drop all my dice? Is this considered underhanded?
Yeah, definitely.
Great. This will be enough. I'm rolling against a 5. And that's an 11.
You succeed. You have taken the key card as chaos starts breaking out. As hey, you're not even a duck, eh? One person pushes Hop, and the Goose is like, oh, what is Goose's superpower? Hang on.
He doesn't have one. You were too fast for him.
If you are the real business guzzling, then could you do this? And like a photocopier, black and white copies appear of him around the room. Yeah, see? Wait, I am ridiculously French.
Wait, what do you mean black and white photocopies appear around the room?
Like copies of him, but black and white.
But as in they're
Dimensional?
printing, or
Kind of like a
cloning.
It's like cloning, I guess.
I would like to point at him and yell witch.
I'll bet he floats in water.
Of course,
Only a penguin would do black and white prints.
of course I float in water. I am a gosling.
Witch!
We all float in water. The only ones that do not float in water are penguins.
So, is he still
You have the
clumsy?
key card. There's carnage going all over.
You are gonna have to drag Sherlock away. He's in an argument now.
Okay. Can we just sort of grab Sherlock by the neck of the coat and just head toward the elevator?
As you start,
Help me!
you totally can. You totally can. As you step down to go away, one of the goes, "Oh, hang on a minute, see, I don't know if you are the real boss." Of course I am the real boss. Look at me. I have many copies. Well, I don't know. You see, there's some sort of confusion going on here. And you all can get to the elevator.
I like how your gangster totally turns into Jimmy Stewart.
It does. It so does.
Okay, that was creepy. Alright,
You are. at
5th
the-
floor.
Eh.
4th floor.
Bing! As the door opens, you immediately see a mechanical duck roll past. Nee. Scanning for penguins. Nee. Nee.
Is there, like, can we time sneaking past him, like with the copy room?
Yeah. This area looks like every IT department. Okay. There are
No,
desks.
then they'd be in the basement.
Well, true, but this is like IT if it was respected. So like every
What utopian world is this? And can I go there?
the desks are covered in gadgets and gizmos. There's computers everywhere, multiple screens at every desk. On the left, there is a graveyard of old PCs that have been harnessed for parts, and there are robots going around all over the place, and you can see ducks sitting at the desks, wearing wee kilts and tartan.
Of course, they're Scottish.
Thick woolly jumpers, and they're making more robots at lightning speed.
Can I Toy Story this? Can I Toy Story this? Can I put one of the old computer monitors over me and start shuffling? And if anyone walks past, drop.
Please roll clumsy against adorable.
I think I'm on 4.
You've just lost me in a daydream of an IT department where every desk has several monitors.
Is this is adorable, isn't it?
It's adorable.
You're wearing a computer.
5
Meets
beats.
You put this monitor on, and what's your computer voice sound like, Alice?
Oh, it has no voice.
Oh.
It has no voice unless. Oh, it's broken, isn't it?
Well, it's up to you. You can put on a voice if you want to. You're not broken.
Unless someone talks to him, he's not putting on a voice.
Okay, Olivia Hop, you are suddenly joined by a robot. Duck.
Really
Olivia, what is that thing?
It's his eye. Sherlock, guess I open a flap on the front.
I don't want one.
Let's open the flap and drop it again. It's
Right,
his eye.
that is genius. Scoot over and let me get in there. And I just started sort of.
And I'm like, get your own, because it's
Squeeze
not very
into
big.
the
It's
Sherlock.
not
No,
very
I won't.
big.
Shared. Sherlock, God, move. I want to squeeze in with Sherlock.
Make me a clumsy dice. Versus your adorable.
That's beating a 5 with a 3.
Oh dear.
Reset.
I think you'll both fit in there, but the screen starts to crack a little.
Sherlock, get your beak away from the screen.
You get your beak away from the screen.
You two are sort of like hugging in this monitor.
We're getting closer as co-workers.
Olivia, your dice pool resets. Everyone else's increases by 1. Hop, what are you doing?
Oh, mine resets then as well.
Hop.
No,
having-
Sherlock, yours goes up by 1.
Yeah, I was at 4.
Yeah, so it stays at 4.
Hop having wee cartoons somehow wants to become the perfect melding of penguin and machine and yells something legally distinct to Blather and Blatherskite, hoping that it'll summon the armor to him that he hears.
Well, roll clumsy. Hey, that's not a bad
4.
roll. 4. And this is adorable.
And we still have lots of points, so I'm going to spend another from our pool.
Feels like a whole floor.
I did! I got a 10!
Ooh. And so as you do this, somehow, some fucking how, we're not looking at the science here, bits of computer, paper clips, basically you just turn on a big magnet and everything just whoomp, and you are covered in armor.
I just want to say that I did that for Sammy.
Fantastic. And how'd you go about
And there's a unicycle wheel at the bottom because I'm Gizmo Penguin.
Of course. As part of this, all of you will receive earpieces because your disguises would include earpieces. And it's much more high-tech up here. They have earpieces to communicate, headsets and things. You hear coming across the area. Be on the lookout, everyone. There seems to be some penguins coming up to this floor. As we understand it, they've caused a riot on the 3rd floor. They've evacuated the 2nd floor and left the 1st floor reasonably unharmed, except for some slight damage to one of the company vehicles. Now, I know you all are the best of the best, so keep your noses clean. And remember, you do have a license to kill programs.
I think. How badly cracked is our screen right now?
Not terrible. Boink, 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 boink. The office dog goes running from the room.
Yeah, they're probably noticing something's up. If it's not terribly cracked, I guess Sherlock and Olivia are going to like carefully move.
Start
Out
make their
onto the
way
floor?
towards the back office, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Sure. As you try and navigate this space, they all seem quite in their work, except for the robots. Who's gonna go first?
I think Sherlock and Olivia are together. There is no.
Yeah. Okay. So let's have you both roll clumsy and heroic at this. No, adorable at the same time.
Is it underhand? Pretending to be computer?
I don't think so.
Haha!
Haha! I beat a 3 with an 8.
You both succeed. And you can walk your way through the office. A computer goes by and like goes scanning for penguins. No penguins detected.
Drop to the floor and go. Alright.
And you can hear one of the penguins. Hello, yeah, no, I want to make an order. You see, we're using the Microsoft LifeCam scanners, and I just don't think they're up to the job, really. I'd like to upgrade to the Logitech C920. It's been on my wish list for over a year, but no one's bitten yet. I'm really hoping. This might be a shameless request, but do you reckon you could send me one of those across? You just say, from the phone. All right, no need to get like that. He puts it down again. I don't know, lads. The scanners, they're just not up to scratch.
Are they giving her all she's got, though?
Do you say that?
No, I'm a non. Yeah, probably actually. I don't think Olivia could stop herself.
You hear comes. It's all right, Stevens. You did the best you could there. Yeah. We'll keep trying. Eventually, marketing will send us something. I can't hear, can. And before you know it, the three of you are at the office, where you see a white-haired duck, who seems to look better with age, sitting at their desk, and they're literally like, oh, hang on, what's that? What's their power? What's their power? Oh my goodness. He's just sitting there with a deck of cards and just sort of like dealing out different hands and things. Come in!
Do we see the key card?
You do not. Come in!
Sherlock.
I see you out there. The door scanner has let me know. Apparently I'm going back to my Jimmy Stewart voice. We'll fix that temporarily.
He just sort of wheels in at this duck, in this duck robot form.
Now you see those ducks out there, they haven't done the best on your programming. The way you're wheeling is a little clanky.
Stay silent for a moment.
You could
So
use
this
some
Under
oil, I
Gosman
think.
is a duck
Stevens!
again?
This is a duck.
But
Stevens, we're gonna have to have a performance review. This robot you've built is awful.
Bites his
he's
tongue.
not a goose, and we don't see a keychain. Are we sure this is the office we need to be in?
On the desk, it does say, head office, Hang on a minute, I'll get the name.
Aussie duck.
God, I'm so awful with names.
Which name are we trying to think of here?
I've forgotten the person with the name that I'm doing.
What, Sean Connery?
There we go, thank you. Yeah, it says Sean Connery.
Wonderful.
I
Elegant, almost majestic.
I can't. I just can't. I have nothing.
I think Sherlock stays quiet just for a moment, just to see if anything comes from the phone call. He wants to see if Mr. Stevens wants to take this weird duck upstairs.
I think they take broken computers upstairs. So, is he still busy on his desk? Can I wiggle my way out of the computer while Sherlock stays in it?
Sure, make me an underhand check.
Is that heroic or adorable?
You're not under pressure yet. It'll still be adorable.
That's right, I have to beat a 1. And that's a 7.
You succeed.
Smoother out than in. I'm just
You
sort of gonna head towards the side of his desk or something.
and Hop, have you come in as well?
Yes. I'm standing there on my one wheel.
And what's going on with this one here? It's just a bunch of staples. How are they even held together?
Oh,
Dickens! Yeah, Dickens, we're gonna have a performance review. Your handwork is frankly shoddy. His superpower is to criticize everyone.
Taking that as an insult and not knowing how this works, Hop's going to attempt to fire a banana cream pie at this person from his torso. Because as we discussed earlier, I'm essentially Gizmo Duck.
Please roll for Clumsy first.
And my pool's all the way maxed.
Of course it is.
Only have to beat a 4.
That's not too bad. That's not too bad.
And is this heroic though? Because I'm trying to harm him with this pie.
Yes.
Okay. I think we'll just go with the 1d12 and hope for the best. Nope, I fail.
So the custard cream pie does not hit him in the face. Instead, it lands clumsily on the desk. And he just, without a second look, produces a fork from his drawer. And just scoops him up and goes, "Now you see, Dickens, I like your effort, but this recipe's awful. What did you cook this with? Salt? We definitely need to review your performance. You're frankly awful. And this robot's terrible. The delivery mechanism, it spilled a little bit of pie on my desk. I'm not best happy about that."
While he's making these phone calls, can I start... Is the keycard anywhere on him, or can I, start going through drawers?
Well, if you want to rifle through Sean Connery's drawers, you can.
There's so much wrong with that single sentence. But yes, I'll have a look at his drawers. That's a 5 to beat. I'm gonna spend a point from the pool for an extra d10. I don't feel very secure in d5. Especially not if I use a d8. Hang on. That's a 7! And thank God I got an extra one because that's also a 1.
Okay, so you succeed. You search the drawers. No key card. You might have to get a little more personal.
Can I search his other drawers?
You've searched all the drawers.
More personal includes frisking him, I think. But...
That'll be the one. Yeah, he's wearing a tweed suit in tartan.
And a utility kilt or pants? Or no pants? Is he Donald Duck English?
Utility kilt.
Utility kilt. I'd like to start checking pockets on the utility kilt.
Sure thing. Before we do that, as you're looking up, why are you two still here?
I'd like to just make a whirring noise that makes it sound like I'm broken.
Make that noise.
Clumsy, go.
Now roll me a clumsy dice.
I succeeded, so I think I'm still on 4. Alice. Being adorable, yes.
Yes, indeed.
Oh my.
You fail. And that calls for a change of music.
The cigar, the cigarette I have in my box, can I just start puffing smoke out somewhere? So it's like I'm broken.
It's too late to add
Damn
more
it.
to this. You've already failed. As he looks at you. Wait a minute. You're not a robot at all, are you? And he stands, drawing a saber from somewhere.
This is not health and safety!
How does he have a saber?
I'd like to just pop a hand out of the side and pull out my stapler.
What about you? Are you even a robot? Hoppy gestures to you.
Beep boop. Of course I'm a robot. And then I fire another pie.
So make me a make.
The Alice failed. Oh no.
Oh dear. Beating a 6. This is heroic now.
We still have lots of points. I'm gonna spend another point.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Anik, for the extra bits there. The pool
Yeah.
has increased a little more.
So say,
Okay.
I'm buying us more points. I see where this is going.
So I spend a point, but we gain a point, so it doesn't change.
We gain
and
another
Michael
point.
Wayne gives us a point
Ooh, okay.
specifically for
I'm
pie
keep-
throwing.
Keeping track of that. I got a 12. I succeed.
You do succeed. Alright, so that's a robot. It's just this one over here.
And I'm there, like, with my fin out of, like, just burst through one side of these computers holding this stapler.
At this time, the pie does hit him as well. He's like, ah, this is my best shoot.
Is he standing up? Can I still reach the utility kills?
You can. Please roll Clumsy to search his pockets.
That went up by 1 because someone failed, right? And by someone I mean Joel.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I have to beat a 5 again. I keep having to beat 5s. Spending a point from the pool.
Send in the
Still
car.
adorable.
Send in the car.
10 and a 5, so I succeed.
As your hand rifles through his pocket, you
My
find
flipper.
your mandible
My
flips
limb.
through his pocket. You find the security key card, undetected. But with his saber Sherlock, he whips off your helmet, revealing the penguin beneath. All right,
He's a penguin.
you come here to fight. Then
I
I warn
narrow
you.
my yellow eyes and do that, that flip thing people do with flip knives, but with my stapler.
I warn you, I have been trained in saber combat, and your form looks terrible. There can be only one.
And I
As a-
raise my stapler.
Behind him, you see Olivia jump up holding a keycard going, oh, you're a penguin?
You're
Hold on.
supposed to be in the same robot! Like this.
This is between us now.
Yeah,
Takes
that
a
works.
fencing stance.
As do I.
Start heading to the elevator.
Roll me Clumsy, Alice.
I'm on a 1 right now, so. For goodness sake!
This is
I'd
heroic.
like to spend a thingamore, what's it?
You can. Roll 2d12 then.
Oh, okay.
Hey! As you begin fencing, what happens?
He is using he sort of starts to circle around the desk with this goose. It is a goose, isn't it? It is a goose.
That's a duck, an old Scottish duck.
And I yell, "There can be only one!" And I catapult myself off a ruler that's hanging off the desk. And I swing my, do a flip through the air, swing my stapler, and knock him out on the head and land in a superhero landing the other side of the desk.
As you hit him, small ducks swim around his head. He looks back and goes, "That was clumsy and terrible. You shouldn't be allowed to fight." Passes out on the ground. As he does so,
I resheath my
the bottom of his
stapler.
kilt turns up just a little bit, and there's a name label in there, and it turned maybe this wasn't Sean Canardery. It might have been Scrooge McConnery.
And I just resheath my stapler in my side and walk towards the door head high.
I'm just gonna
Broke now.
admire the carnage and head towards the elevator.
As you all head towards the elevator, you see all the people looking. They heard the whole thing over their comms, and they just...
I give them a nod as I walk past.
Some of them...
And if there's any, like, ink from the printer, I want to put it
Yeah, go
across
like
my
this.
cheeks.
I'm just holding a keycard like this, going, "This place is very strange. I'd like to go to the next floor now."
As you go to the next floor, you can enter the 5 and put the keycard on. Instead of making the usual ding sound, it instead goes honk.
Of course it does.
Sorry.
And you all are able to get up to the 5th floor.
Dun, dun, dun.
This floor is
Alright.
one gigantic office. Inside, there is a large goose nesting on an egg. Turns to you as you come in. Oh, the time's finally arrived, see?
I knew it! I damn knew it! I hate it! I hate it so much!
I hate it so much.
They're
Well,
just like,
I'm Business Goose, huh? It's
I was
time to
gonna
get...
try-
It's time to get
It's
real.
business time.
It's... It's not business time until I take my socks off.
Let's get down to business. Can I just...
Okay, so Business Goose... Oh, dear.
Business
What do you
is
mean,
his
oh
voice.
dear?
I just want to start
Oh.
slapping him now.
Okay, so... Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay. I hate penguins. I hate them so much.
Feelings mutual.
I would like to point out this is not just Alice laughing, this is Sherlock killing himself leaning against the elevator door.
I don't know who hates that voice more, Olivia or me. It's just Mickey Mouse is the character I hate most in life. Can I just
Well-
take my clipboard and swing it at him and just try and hurt him?
If it's
So,
to be
so
a fight,
bad.
then it's to be a fight, okay? But I warn you, I built this industry from nothing. It's mine. I make little kids happy.
Halfway through that sentence, I just want to go BAM! If
Please
there's a chair, I
roll.
want to club him with a chair. I want to go full World Wrestling Federation on his freaking goose.
Please roll Clumsy.
Hate him so much.
I'm imagining, based on the fact that you said it's a massive one-room office, I'm picturing Gendo Ikari's office in Ava with the huge windows and the like mirror floor and it's just the one desk in the center.
Yeah, and there's this infinite. Oh, it
But the
doesn't even
desk's
mirror
kind of like a
ceiling.
nest.
Mm-hmm.
I had to beat double ones and I got a 9, so I would like to hit him in the head with everything Olivia has.
As you hit him, one line disappears. Another line disappears. Another line disappears. Another line disappears. Behind you, one line appears. Another line appears. As it seems, Business Goose can teleport, but only via fax, so it takes a while.
Does it make that horrible?
Oh lord.
Yes.
Thank you for not using that as background noise, but
Can I unplug him? Is he plugged in anywhere?
He is not plugged in. No.
oh, he's magical apparently.
See?
Question.
You can
Does-
fight, but you can never win.
Does the
I'm an
egg
industry.
teleport?
I'm huge.
Does the egg teleport?
What egg?
You sat on an egg.
Did I say an egg? Sure. It's his nest egg, yeah.
I run and snatch the egg.
Oh god, did you say nest egg?
You take the egg. Oh, that won't help you, see?
I still want the egg.
You can take it. I can get 1 million more. He pulls a lever and another nest egg comes out of the top and hits the nest. Nestles into the nest.
Oh god. Hop, do something! This is why we're here.
Listen, Hop's been patiently waiting because y'all want to jump in right away. You won't let the business Goose monologue. So,
Oh.
I just wanted the egg.
Not with that voice.
Uh-huh.
the
I wanna punch you
telefaxing happens. And Hop wheels around on his one wheel so he's facing the part of the business
We're
Goose.
top level Goose.
And he just he puts his arm out and it's all serious. You'll pay for your crimes against Goosemanity! And then he's going to attempt to launch a barrage of pies.
Roll clumsy.
I think I'm still at, oh yeah, okay. A lot of people succeeded, so I'm still only at 2. And I have to beat a 5.
You're beating a 5. Here we go.
I'm totally spending another point. I beat a 5.
You did beat a 5. How does this look?
So he says this thing and there's like anime effects around him, and then you know in fighting anime when they have the multiple fists because everything's going so fast and it's just like this blur, it's pies being launched. Yep.
As pies strike business Goose over and over, you see her you think you can get me with the pie gag? I invented the pie gag! And like a big tongue comes out and licks it all up, but you have shaken him. See? Haha!
Has he finished photocopying or whatever it is he's doing, faxing? Is he still going?
Yeah, just about. There's a test page being printed somewhere nearby.
Okay, never mind. I have to think of something else.
It's your turn, Sherlock.
I know. I'm trying to think of what else to do now. What else is in this room?
You come all the way here and you don't have a plan. See? That's what a disorganization gets you. Corporate and capitalism, it drives people to work harder.
I would like to just scream and start firing the staple gun to try and nail his like if he's got his wings out like to the wall.
Okay, please roll
Stop
clumsy.
him from moving, basically. Oh, hang on. What am I on? I think I'm on. Has anyone failed yet?
No.
I succeeded.
Okay.
Oh, but you succeeded last time, Alice, so it would have gone up to 2. It doesn't matter. You succeed, and as you hit his wings with many staples, he goes back and back and back and back, and he's like, "You can't beat me with staples, ha-honk!" And like flaps really hard, and all the staples come flying off right back at you. Everyone make dodge checks. Dodge is going to be heroic.
Ow.
Clumsy versus heroic.
I succeed. 6 versus 5.
There's no point me rolling a d6. I got 11.
Come on, Mel. Give me some ammo. Give me something. Damn it. You all succeed and dodge the staples.
Very dexterous penguins.
I have a question though, because we rolled and I succeeded. Does that make my pool go higher?
Everyone's
again?
point goes up, yeah.
So while he's doing this, can I have spent a few moments making a string of paper clips to use as a garrote to strangle him?
You
Because I want
can.
to get on his back and just yank at his neck with my paper clip garrote.
My goodness.
I've been emotionally charged.
I can
for
tell.
18 seconds.
Wow.
Boy.
Well, Anik, give us a clumsy versus thingy dice roll.
Oh, that is another 5 to beat. I will spend another point from the pool because I want to get this goose. This Mickey Mouse sounding, but legally distinct.
A honk.
And that's a 12. I strangle him real good.
You get him real good, and he's like, you can't get me. I can't get you. I'm bigger than this industry.
Of course he is.
I am this industry.
I'm just gonna cross my wrists and just hold on.
Hop, as this goose is going a little bit pink. What are you up to?
Well, I think because the pies have been so effective, I'm probably out of ammo. And so I'm going to resort to the backup of the banana peel to make Business Goose slip on. My pool's maxed out now. Still gotta beat 5. I can do this. I do this.
You do this. You do it indeed. And what does this look like?
So there's a moment where you hear the click of the pie firing mechanism because it's empty, and out of the same spot in the robot chest, this giant banana peel starts to appear, and it lands right in the right spot so that the next thing the goose does, he's gonna slip and fall.
The goose slips and falls. There is a horrible wrenching sound, and the goose is no more. With a final honk, they hit the ground.
Excellent.
But there is a dark secret in their pocket. A sheet of paper flies out, and it says, "We have Linny and your 3 kids whose names I can't remember. You must run this company like I would have done myself, or else we'll kill them all." It would seem Business Goose was being held to hostage by none other than Fault Wisney. There's a little Nazi symbol at the bottom. And that's where we're gonna end!
Oh, that was a ridiculous ending. It was perfect.
Well, everyone, I hope you had fun today. This module was written, this one-page RPG was written by Ursa Dice. You can find their Twitter here. Go and pop them a follow. Apparently it's in their pinned tweet at the minute. They made this one for Dragon Meat, which was last month or the month before. It was either beginning of December.
It was November.
End of November? End of November. Is when they put it in my hands, and it's a ton of fun. So, yeah, head on over and check it out. Let's go around and say hi to everyone. We'll start at the bottom of the screen and go to Anik. Hey, Anik!
Hey, Scrat. My name is Anik. You can find me on Twitter at Anikster. It's mainly retweeting dice giveaways and art and politics, so tread carefully. And hopefully I'll be here next week playing Breath of Magic for reals.
Yes, indeed.
I am one of the people who gave our darling DM not just a knife, but a kitchen set. So I'm both terrified and excited. Our darling DM not just a knife.
Fantastic. Next up, Alice has stepped away from her computer. So, Mal!
I'm Mal. You can find me here doing lots of fun things like playing in Alice's great game Doors of Genera and running Breath of Magic normally in the spot that we just finished right here. And yeah, I'm excited to hopefully have my life calm down a little and get back to, regular fun things like, oh, this was such a blast today. Scrat, thank you. I needed all the laughing that we had today. I really needed it.
Ah, you can, she. Fantastic. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Alice, go and check out Alice's stuff. Alice is an amazing photographer. She has a Patreon. You can go and see the Patreon there. It's doing wonderfully. She's only $50 away from her next goal, which I believe I believe that will unlock like Polaroids, and she'll start doing Polaroid stuff. So very exciting. Check out her Twitter as well. It's full of her photography. She's looking at working with some other big names in the industry, as well as doing a whole bunch of weddings and stuff this year. Always good photos over there. Go and check it out. And also, she runs a bunch of games on the channel. She runs Dunera on Mondays. She runs The Underground and Dark Seas Whispered Hearts on Thursdays as well. Check them all out. They are absolutely amazing games. Let's get some more music going on. Also, check out our social links. Check out the following links: Twitter, Discord, and YouTube. We very much appreciate you looking out over there. You might have seen these sponsor logos next to me. These people make it all possible. Check out Hero Forge, who do fully customizable minis that you can print at home or order in plastic or metal. And exciting news, there's going to be even more options very soon. So wait for that. See the Kickstarter very soon. Also, check out the Deck of Many. The Deck of Many have the Deck of Moving Many animated cards, which are here. What am I going to draw this time? The Fool. I keep drawing the Fool. Might be a sign. Might be. Cards that move as you play them. There you go.
They also do Humblewood.
They also do Humblewood. That's very true. It is. It's an amazing setting for 5e. You should check it out. And lastly, talking of settings for 5e, check out Mage Hand Press, who make all kinds of alternative settings for 5e. They just recently released their space setting, Dark Matter, in a hardback. Very worth checking out. You can head over to their website. If you use the code MHPScrap, you can get a 15% discount, which is significant. It's at least $7.50, I think. Quick maths. Not necessarily correct maths. We are going to go on a raid. Come with us. Bring the raid cry. Let's evoke emotions.
There's going to be 3 penguins in a trench coat.
No, not quite, not quite. We're going to go on a raid. So yeah, we look forward to seeing you all over there. I think we're going to go and raid someone we haven't raided before, actually. We're going to go raid a new person. So bring the love. I want to see the follows popping in. Let's make a big impression. Yeah, until next time, everyone. Keep on evoking emotions, and we look forward to joining you for more Breath of the Wild, Breath of Magic, next week. Catch you later.